everyone. We are going to start with process costing for today, which is a part of section D, part 1. So under process costing, we have two methods. One is weighted average method, second is FIFO method. Under weighted average method, it is also known as twofold method, whereas FIFO method can be known as threefold method. Because under FIFO method we are having 3 steps, whereas under weighted average we are having 2 steps. Basically the people get confused that how we need to solve the sums under the process costing. So today we are going to solve the sums, along with we are going to first understand the concept, and in the next video I'll be showing you how to solve the sums under the process costing. So basically weighted average method में we are having completed plus ending WIP, whereas under the FIFO method we follow threefold, which is beginning WIP plus started and completed plus ending WIP. So number of units completed means that how many units under the process is completed, whether it is 100, whether it is 200, whatever the number is, plus ending WIP. Now ending WIP is nothing but the closing stock. Threefold method, we talk about the beginning WIP, started and completed, and ending WIP. Now the most important thing is beginning WIP under this method will be 1 minus whatever percentage will be given to you, whereas ending WIP will be based upon the percentage only, whatever the percentage is given to you. That started and completed has two formulas. Basically, first formula is number of units completed minus beginning WIP, or you can follow the number of units that are started minus ending WIP. In my exams I have seen that most of the times this formula is used, which is started minus ending WIP, though when you are going to practice it from the Hawk, Wiley or Becker or Glam, you will be finding this formula to be used more frequently. But remember, you are using both the methods, both the formulas, every interchangeably. Even if your question is giving you all the information, make sure that you are also trying and using this formula and finding the started and completed. Now these are the basic basically this is the basic flowchart that I've made, and it is like, the thing is that this is going to like help you a lot in exam. Yeah, one more thing that I want to say here is under the twofold method of weighted average, completed units will be always given to you. If it is not given, then there is one more formula to this, which is number of units that is transferred out. So basically number of units that is completed is also known as number of units which is transferred out, is equal to beginning WIP plus whatever number of units you started, that minus ending WIP. So this is also one formula which is used, but if you don't want to use this, don't use, because number of units completed is always given in the question, so no need. And ending WIP is again, as I said, whatever the percentage is, it we are going to follow that. So whether you are following weighted average or FIFO method, ending WIP will be almost same until and unless the percentages are like different, which is given to you. Beginning WIP is not under the weighted average, it is under the weighted average, which is 1 minus percentage. And yeah, and one more, the difference in both the methods is completed and started and complete. So here there is only completed units, here we are also considering started units. Now the most important thing, after we have learned the equivalent units, we have found out the equivalent units of weighted average and FIFO, the next most important thing is finding the cost per unit. So for the weighted average method, we are going to talk about the beginning cost plus current cost. So beginning cost also includes the prior period cost. Okay, and under the FIFO method we will only use the current cost. We will ignore, even if the question says about the beginning cost, we are going to ignore the beginning cost and focus upon the current cost. So always remember, the cost under the weighted average considers both the things, prior period, which is beginning cost, and current cost, whereas under the FIFO we are going to talk only about the current cost. Now talking about the cost per unit, cost per unit is nothing but whatever beginning cost plus current cost upon EU. What is EU? The thing that we found out in the flowchart, which is the equivalent units. So twofold method, which is weighted average, under that we found out completed plus EWIP, which is nothing but EU, and FIFO method में we are having beginning WIP plus started and completed plus ending WIP is our EU, which is equivalent units. So once you divide it here, you will find cost per unit for weighted average as well as FIFO method. After finding the cost per unit, the question may say that find out the ending WIP. Find out the ending WIP का cost. So you have to do nothing but you have to find out the cost per unit and then you have to multiply with ending WIP units of the FIFO method or the weighted average method, whatever you're following. And if they are asking you beginning WIP, simply again cost per unit into beginning WIP units. If they are asking you number of units that are completed, again same process. You just have to multiply it with the number of units for completed, for started and completed, whatever ending WIP, whatever they are asking you. So cost per unit is the last step basically, and then you have to multiply it with the numbers. That's it. So we are done with the concept of the process costing in just some few minutes that we have took. Now tomorrow we are going to talk about tomorrow I'll be sharing out new video about the sums which will be from the support package as well as some sums from Wiley, because Wiley is having a huge good content. So if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel and please don't forget to like and share this video to all those US CMA aspirants. Thank you.